So this is everything that I read last month. Now, on my TBR, I had about 5 or so books I wanted to read that month. I only read 2 of the 5 books. So clearly I'm slacking. Hopefully this month will be a lot better. I read I, Robot by Asimov. This was phenomenally good. It's a series of short stories all centered around Isaac's 3 rules of robotics, which the first and the most, I guess, hardwired rule for these robots is you cannot harm a human being, whether that is through direct action or inaction. The second rule is you must obey orders from humans unless it conflicts with the first law. And then the third rule is a robot must preserve their own self unless it conflicts with the second and first law. So it's a hierarchy there. And so, you know, we have these set of rules, and then Isaac goes through a series of short stories, all to some capacity encompassing these rules. One of the rules might be set to a higher priority, and that causes some strange conflicts that are then seen in the book. This was phenomenal. As far as sci-fi goes, this was so good. I give it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I want to read more by Isaac. I want to read his Foundation series. Read it all there. Read probably the rest of this robot one too. But I really enjoyed this. I think that this book was phenomenal. It was so well written. I think my favorite sort of short story was the one with Speedy on Mercury. I thought that was the best of the stories and how the rule was kind of laid out. I really liked that. Read it, find out what I'm talking about. Let me know what you think. This book is good. And then secondly, the second book we read was Frankenstein. Now, I did do an actual full kind of talk on Frankenstein. I didn't go into so much depth though in that video, and I should have, considering I made a whole video on Frankenstein, which was just, you know, gushing over the book rather than kind of summarizing it as a proper review. Frankenstein, it's just classic Frankenstein. It was so good. 5 stars immediately. It was just Mary Shelley writing this book at the age that she was phenomenal. She started this when she was 18. How do you manage that? So good. Such a good book. Like, it's currently October, and I think anyone watching this video who hasn't watched Frankenstein yet, get into the spooky theme, right, of October here, of Halloween, and read Frankenstein. It is brilliant book. I'm not gonna go into too much detail again because there's a video already on my channel about Frankenstein, and also because I think everyone knows sort of what Frankenstein is. Now, it's not so cartoony, sort of how Frankenstein's portrayed. Nothing like that. It's very dark. It's very lonely. Read it. It's good. Just read it. Read Frankenstein. 5 stars. So good. Anyways, that's the video. Those are the 2 books I read last month. I would have liked to have read the other books I put on that TBR, but I just didn't have the time to really get to them. Hopefully, I can read all the books on my current TBR for the month of October. But we'll see when I do my wrap up for October in November if I kept up to that there. Anyways, subscribe, like the video. See you in the next one. Yep.